Traders, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Welcome back. El Pastor is under the weather here. Let's see. But as you guys know, in sickness and in health, El Pastor will be here always. So hit the thumbs up, subscribe. My voice, as you guys can hear, it's actually way better than it was yesterday so far. So this is good. But hit that thumbs up. It's gonna be a stream where I guess there's less talking and more trading. Let me get the scanner over here. And I gotta go live in the chat. Can't forget. Can't forget. Alfredo, is that Alfredo? Yeah, Alfredo, what's going on, man? Buenos dias. Buenos dias, señor. So today is gonna be, I think, maybe an early day as well. I'm just gonna try to get in and out quick and clean. But I will say, I do feel a 10K day. I do feel a 10K day, so that's good. The market has been steamy, so another day for us to exercise discipline and be firm. The thing I've been working on the most this year is to not hesitate and take 100% of the trades that I see. And so today will be another good day to make strides in the right direction. So with that being said, let's talk about the watch list. SPRC, MGIH, there's ZCAR, ADD, and I even have AIRE as well. I have all the top stocks here on my list today. So let's see. Boom. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's get it. I'm going to start my screen recording early here. Oh boy, these are the days that you take off, but you know, here in this community, there is no day off here. Relentless trader loves to trade, and so why not still show up, right? I love what I do here, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can also agree with yourselves. Now, a cold isn't going to stop me from pressing buttons, so I'll be good to go. Okay. Okay. Let's see. COEP. Cheaper stock. GTI. MGIH. Trying to get my top three here. See which ones are maybe the best to look at. How is ADD? Not a ton so far. So I'm thinking maybe SPRC, which is up 240%. And then maybe MGIH I can keep an eye on. We don't have anything above $10 compared to the last 3 or 4 days. We had like stocks around 7 to 10. Today they're all somewhat cheaper, which is fine. So maybe I'll watch 2 stocks below $1 and then just one above. I think that can work. And then from there we rotate. Yeah. Then from there we'll rotate through and see what else is moving. So in terms of trend lines, I'll start with SPRC and then make my way. This is a stock that we have traded before, and I do have most of my daily levels still there. I believe Marcelo is still having some internet issues where he is, so he's offline today, but we'll probably be listening in again. Just a heads up for the MMU audience here in the chat. So yeah, SPRC pre-market highs are around 84.49 to be precise. And notice I have this trend line here. So I have a trend line at 83, which is prior day's resistance going back. I believe it might have been a pre-market high going back to August 15th of this year. Is that right? Yeah, I believe so. It was a pre-market level. The 200 EMA on the daily is currently at 163. And we have 131 for a high point going back to August 16th of this year. Tommy, good morning. Just one more fishing. Good morning. Noah, what's up? Ryan, Tyrell, Alan, Jeffrey, Don. Hope you guys are feeling good, doing well. Anthony or Anthony, Patrick, and Meg, Gus. What's up, guys? Good morning. Hit that thumbs up. We do have 2 minutes to the open, so I do want to make this quick on COEP coming across. COEP. This one is up 112%, 60 million shares of volume, 39 cents for our high point. And then we have lows at 26.96. We've curled up recently off those lows. Looking at the daily chart, we got 33.09 for the 200 EMA. By the way, guys, I'm going to get back to the 9 a.m. start. I feel like this type of start is just a little too late, so I'm going to get back to the 9 a.m. Which in Marcelo is now streaming from the 8:30 time frame. So I started to just come back in a little later, but you know, I think 9 a.m. is still good. So COEP, not much in the daily chart. You know, we'll see how it does. And then MGIH quickly here before the open. This is one that we've traded before. I'm going to clear up some of the intraday levels. We've cleared most of these daily resistance that we had, which is good. Can I get this one? Okay. Pre-market highs today are at 525, and the high point of the most relevant candlestick going back to February 12th is at 957. So 957 if this happens to be really strong today. If one of the stocks start to move that I did not do analysis on, that's fine. I'll just do the trend lines at a point that I have time. They're not always necessary. But we'll see how it goes. Again, looking to be disciplined, looking to be patient, starting with small size. The biggest thing for me is to take every single opportunity that I see and be confident and firm. As long as I do that, I'll have a great day. I'll be watching SPRC into the open, and I'll take it from there. Let's trade to the best of our abilities, guys. Let's have a good day. This should be clockwork here. At least for me, I've been trading for so long, right? For other people who are now starting, as we know, there's the learning curve, right? But for me, this is going to be clockwork. Getting in and out, green day. Yeah, well, okay, let's just see how it goes. SPRC. SPRC. Big drop to 75 cents there. How well we're going to hold up. Pretty decent. It's an aggressive red to green here early. If we get early pullbacks, I'll look to get involved. Uh-oh. 77. I'm a little early there. All right, so far so good. Good drop, good red to green. The pullback came in a little low for the pullback, but okay. 76 by 84. MGIH is also moving a bit. There's a small spread. Hmm. MGIH, nice move. Not bad, not bad. SPRC selling off. SPRC selling off. COEP. I'm looking at some other ones just in case they move up. It looks like my thing didn't completely refresh, which isn't great. SMX, SPRC, ZCAR. The highs are 19. Can we hold high of day? I stop. No, we cannot. 12. It's a little low. Oh, okay. 20, 21. And this one's a little, has a little bit of a spread to it. Or more so a range, let's say. It's moving up. ZCAR. It still seems like a bit of a false breakout over 19 though, so I'll wait. Resumption time 38:14 for MGIH. Waiting, waiting patiently. Okay, uh, let's see. Resumption 38.14. It's coming up pretty soon. Oh my gosh. Uh, I'm gonna trade it off screen. Can I get it up? I'm just gonna trade it off screen. 529. And it's a 10-minute halt, I think. Okay, back to ZCAR. There's a bid at 50. I'm gonna take a starter here. Just a starter because these big bids have been failing miserably. Okay. I gotta use a little bit more size. Are we gonna test? I'll get back in here. I don't know, see. 55. I want to see if the order is real. Sometimes you come down a little, they cancel, so I'm not trying to go super heavy. Oh, I see. I knew it. I knew it. There it is. This it's been happening. Well, I can't be upset. It's been happening, right? The big bids have been like just they haven't been real. It's just what it is. I didn't want to take sides there because I knew there was a chance. There's a 200,000 share buyer 51. The order just evaporates. It's just down. I don't even think it sold through it. Like they canceled, and someone also sold big size maybe. Ay ay ay. And I missed the resumption on SPRC. I don't know why this thing wasn't on the three thing, but the three decimal, my level two at the open. This one usually is always on there. Which is why being early is key. That way you can notice those things. Because the first drop down, I'm fixing the settings on that like drop from 80 to 75. I think I could have been in there to ride the wave up to 80 again and then maybe 82. You get that type of trade, you're confident to buy back 83 for that push to 87. It's like a quick 1500 start if I'm like, a little bit more prepared in that area there. Anyhow, resumption for MGIH is coming up. We're at 529. Let's see how it does. Less than 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4. Oh, okay, okay. 48. There's another big bid. Let's see how this one plays out. Classic big bids. 100,000 order this time. We might need a bigger pullback as possible. Oh, there's 48 at the highs. Can we get a dip? Uh-oh. It's coming down. I'm gonna buy back. It's a little high. And it's just coming down. We're seeing a 5-minute pullback here, perhaps. 83 to 6. Fair, fine. Oh, goodness. Are we failing miserably here? 75. Hmm. What's the low of the resumption? Hold on, okay. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna try again. A little lower. I want to get more size though here, if I can. I got a higher fill too. I'm not gonna get a chance to get size. Oh, we'll see if it comes back down, but maybe should have took another position there just in case, but 63. Well, just a little bit of a choppy start here. A little bit of a choppy start, I'd say. Man. Can the 1 minute candle clear this range? Can we make the new high here? And so far, not quite. See, this type of trade, I'm early on the first two positions I took, but I think I needed to be more aggressive towards the lower drop. I should have maybe took more because the 1,000 shares a starter, right? But I should have added more aggressively, perhaps down there. But some days the stock will linger, other days the stock is just right back up, and this is the situation, it's just right back up. So not really getting the chance to add properly, or at least I didn't think fast enough. Early pullback, high hold, early pullback, high hold, perhaps. Where's KB? KB, are you here today? K of the B. I'm gonna try again. 90. Unless we need a full retracement, which we really don't need to see. Oh, okay, it's a full retracement, which we are gonna see. So, perhaps double bottom. This candlestick has a lot of selling pressure. It's closed though. So 71, 70, 71 area. You see, in that situation, it's a little tricky to add, but you can. Full retracement. Okay, back over 6. Can we get that hurrah to 20? Uh-oh. And I got the high fill. Not great. But there's the hurrah to 20. Can we get a quick dip in here? Come on, quick dip, quick dip. No dip. And my size is not what I thought it was either. Crap. The stock is under stress. It might be finished. It might be done here. It's having trouble early. No. Taking the dip at 7. Can we see 30 out of this? There's 40. Great. It sucks to be red on a stock like this, but whatever. Okay, cool. But the issue for me there is, again, just not really watching at it in the front side. From the resumption, we didn't have any uptrend. It's just sideways momentum. And you can get chopped in sideways momentum if you're in high on the pullback, which is what happened. Well, we're down a scratch trade on it. That's fine. The one area we could have done better was to be a little bit more aggressive on the second flush out below 6, because we tried 80 and 88 add. We got higher fills, I think, and then once it flushed down to like 60, I think I needed to be more aggressive buying back there. But I only took one position, so when we did get like the 40-cent bounce, the trade is like nothing. Because we're in with smaller size. ZCAR, let's check out some of the other ones. SPRC. And we're red like 1K, which isn't good because we did get red on that first stock. What was that? The cheaper one. The fine line, I tell you, the fine line. Even that one, we were a little high on the first pullback. We bought 78. I think we had 76 or 75 or something, and then it bounced up. I think I tried for 78 and I got the high fill 79 and it went down to 76 before curling up. So I stopped out, didn't buy back, and we bounced up to, I think, what's that, like 83 or maybe 84 on that next candlestick. When I do sit back and trade here, like, it makes me realize why we can always make money once we are disciplined with the strategy. Just a couple small things. Okay, let's check the halt scanners. Let's check the chat room. SKK. I haven't looked at the chat all day. SKK. $59 and 5 seconds for SKK. I gotta not get caught. Like, I got caught in that type of drop twice with that big buyer. It's like, it shouldn't happen a third time. And I knew I kind of just wanted to see, but better to see it not being in the trade, right? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense to hold anything because that trade is a breakout trade. It doesn't make sense to ever hold it high, even if there's that type of support, right? It's a breakout, break or bail. If it doesn't go, get out. I'm there like, yeah, okay, let's just see what it does. And the idea is if we come down to the seller and there's enough selling, I'll just get out there. But again, maybe the order is canceled and somebody also hits a big market order, and then the stock is down $1 in a place where you thought maybe there might have been a good, bigger support there. So gotta not forget the fundamental of the trade. Breakout or bailout in that situation. If it's low at support, it's different because that's support anyways. But it's more like an artificial support coming in high, which, it is not really the best, especially when we've seen it fail before twice in similar contexts. So I think I lost 500 on that trade. Could have been avoided. TRUG. Well, you know what they say, man. One man's trash can be another man's treasure. TRUG. Okay, here's the resumption. I'm not even watching at it. Let's see. Can we get a dip? Share size is not even anything. Can we get a dip? Felt kind of high, but okay. 41. There it is. I guess there was something there. Something is better than nothing. Well, okay, maybe trading with this cold is not a good idea. I hit the buy button by accident there. I lost 700 bucks. Oh my God. Wow. Oh man, this is a disaster. Not good, not good. Oh man. Well, that was a very expensive sneeze, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. And now, I'm already red. This is not good. It's gonna like put me down like a decent amount now. Now I actually have a hole, which is not good. Oh my gosh. The most expensive sneeze of my life, Steve. 700 bucks. I took my hand off the hotkey, but then I still pressed it too. Wow. Okay, SKK coming up in a couple minutes. Scratch trades, brother. Scratch trades. All good in the neighborhood. We got 141 halt up, and there's, let's see, resumption at 0446. It didn't help that the stock also happened to randomly Titanic there too. Man. You know what I've noticed? By the way, there's been I usually would take medicine at the open, right? Apparently the medicine I've been taking has uh I think it's called additives for like sleeping. So, I was thinking maybe that had something to do with me also not being as aggressive as I would like to be on a lot of days. But I still think it's like a mental thing, but maybe that's part of it. I sometimes take that like molasses and peppermint thing. It's like a medicine, and then there's another peppermint medicine that I'll take called chloroform. So after finding that out, because I'm the type of guy, I don't read the bottle, I just take it. And I had one of my siblings tell me, I was like, oh, well, to the depths with that. Now I'm taking some turmeric with ginger, lime, and a bunch of other things, natural stuff. Anyhow, it's 04. We got about a minute to SKK. 1 minute. Brother. Oh man. Oh man. SKK coming up. All that talk of one man's trash being another man's treasure. Oh boy. Less than 40 seconds. We're at 141. SKK, SKK. Couple of seconds, SKK. 141. I better get my fill. Okay, good. Because that would have been tragic. Can we get that dip? Can we get that dip? No dip again. Okay, that was decent. That was decent. That was decent. Man, I still can't believe I lost $700 though with just 15,000 shares. That thing Titanic. It was stock TRUG for those of you on YouTube, because you guys, it's this is on my archive screen being recorded. I pulled it up. I can show you guys what that screen looks like here for a quick sec. This screen here, where I have like the level 2s. So the accidental trade here for the loss on TRUG. MGIH though, nice recovery there after the breakdown. 65 to 513. Not bad. I, Despite being red, as long as there's opportunities going out till 12 p.m., I feel pretty good. Um, you don't ever want to be like deeper red, but it happens from time to time. So the main thing is that we see opportunities, right? As long as there's opportunities, I feel good. If nothing comes, then we keep it tight and then we wait till tomorrow again. Ten and 20 seconds. SMX, not much here. SPRC, a little disappointed in SPRC. We didn't get anything besides the first 2 to 3 candlesticks. TRUG. This one, is still kind of holding for now. We'll see how it ends up finishing out. ZCAR, not much after this red to green here. the last little drop off for the Christmas tree setup. SKK, coming back to it. This one is fairly extended at this point, so I think just taking it slow and smaller size is the way to go. And I'll just be careful, be patient, wait for the pullback. PDYN is also moving a little bit. PDYN. Can we get 90 out of it? 95 perhaps. There's a buyer. Can we get over 95? Take the couple cents. All right, I gotta put some more size. Well, we might see the pullback first. 70. might re-average. And can I get that? Oh no. Oh, come on. I should have just added. Just stuff like that is just ridiculous, man. Come on. But it just taps 55. It's back at 66 and then back at 85 and missed a dip. Come on. Like 70 might be a little too high to start the position, but looks like a bid came in. Five-minute candlestick does look awful. So if this, actually no, I'm looking at the wrong stock. Okay, never mind, never mind. I was about to say if it doesn't hold up, I'm out of it. But let's give it time here. Let me pull it up. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Let's see how this does. It might not be ready yet, but we'll see. Not been a great day for scaling in. I've been trying to scale into more of the pullbacks, but oftentimes when we get the quick bounce, I'm not in with any size. But I'm gonna stick to doing that. My mic is muted. My mic has probably been muted for 1,000 years. Not good. This is, this is just in case it does go here without like the bigger pullback, because sometimes they do this. So it's just taking a small position here to see if it does go. Big level here. Will we push through? Bit of an aggressive ad for the push. Can we see it? And not quite. It might try again. And there's a seller. Somewhat high. One last hurrah here. 12, 13. The seller's also still there. We'll see. Uh-oh. I meant to sell right there. Not buy. It doesn't seem like it's going. It's, you know what's going on? We're kind of stuck here. Are we failing? It looks like I got a high fill on that trade too. So we broke the resistance and we're right back below the resistance. That's never a good sign. Oh, this damn thing, man. We've kind of still saw like a 1 minute consolidation, so we got to be careful. I do still like the stock. Check, check. Okay, come on. What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, low is at 86. I'm being very patient here. There's no rush. I am skeptical of the 5-minute pullback coming, so I'm just gonna take it slow here. And even if it just holds right here, I can always still scalp. Hitting the bids for my first position here. What's high of day? 45. Alright, I'm gonna take this slow. I'm probably gonna go to 3K shares or maybe a little more. But we'll see how it plays out. What's reasonable here? Again, if it's a stock that doesn't linger and it's just right back up, then I'm not going to get to add, which is fine. But, it's still pretty early in the move here. We still have another 5 to 8 minutes. Unless we get stopped out, of course. Then we just cut it where we have to cut it to keep the tight stop. SKK looks like it's doing well on the side of my eyes. There still might be a chance, depending on if the pullback comes early here or not. There might still be a chance to take some size, or even on the scalp, depending on how it plays out. Let's see how this area here does. Tight stop. Oh, that order's getting filled and it's not instant. Okay, 9. Thinkorswim last in, first out with those shares. I just got to avoid the early pullback if it comes. But I think the stock is still pretty bullish. Now, the early pullback, if it does come, it needs to not be a full retracement back down to where we came from. That's the key here for this thing to be strong. If it goes back down, and I forgot my position is adjusted, but if this thing comes back down to where we came from, it's not great. Low. Oh gosh. Snot is just like flying out of my nose here. You know, it's been a while since I had like something like that happen to me where I accidentally bought from like a sneeze. Sometimes those things happen. The worst story is this guy, he had his cat walk on the keyboard and then the cat bought big boy size. Guy came back, account down 50 grand, you know? And that type of stuff is just, it's rough. But it happens. Taking a bit of a starter again. Bit of a high starter actually. If the breakout trade can work here, can we hold up the lows of the pullback? 90. The new 5-minute candle, or a couple seconds in. This is where we're going to see, are we going to do a full retracement, or is this just a tight pullback to retest the high of this range? And let's see. My brain is working too slow here. $78 though is kind of low, but you know, I think this is where we can see like a cleaner move up. We'll see if it does start. Where's KB? KB, are you here today? KB. Is this stock, does this stock mean any sort of real business? Or is this thing just bluffing us? Because if it's strong, we should see a decent move here. I don't like that price action we just saw, but it's pushing up. There's 10. So scalping it is going to be tricky, I'm seeing, is what I'm noticing here. Where's the move, the real move? 8 is holding so far. Can we see over 10, 15, 20, 25 for the 5-minute candle to make the new high? I can add back again aggressively when it's ready as my last aggressive trade. It's gonna be risky because when I buy it has to go. So the timing is gonna be key. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. And and I'm stopping out break even. I can get back in again. Oh, SKK, nice. I'm definitely missing SKK here, but that's fine. Bro, this thing needs to be ripping here. We have what it takes, but it's just not going. I hope we get a good dip. Can we clear this level and get a dip? That could be good for a nice aggressive trade. Assuming we don't get a false breakout here, because it's kind of struggling a little more resistance than I would have expected. the 5 minute candles making the new high, and we're like not as strong. Okay, 28. Okay, there's a start. 29, 30. Now, if we can see the pullback, it'd be great here. Unless it just goes, and it might just go 43. Can we get the early pullback? I may have to chase it. Ay, ay, ay. Trying at 50 again. Can we skip in price, take off? There it is. Not a great sequence because, again, it was slow to break out, so I'm like not really in. We got a new high at least. Tight stops, quick trades. Chase that one a little bit. Oh, what's that? Spread's opening up, sizing down a bit. I think that's right now. So 60, 77. I'm not really trusting all the starter positions because sometimes I'm, thinking we can go lower and I want to have an even lower starter, but gotta remember with 1,000 shares, man, it's hard to get hurt. So I gotta just hold that starter even if it's a little high and then just give the stock a chance. Try to get a decent trade out of it. We got to be careful of a reversal candlestick on the 5. So if it breaks down, we need to reclaim fairly well. And that's good. This is a little late and aggressive. Can we hold? Actually, okay. I'm thinking to reduce the risk there a little bit. We got 1,000. Let's do 3K. We got some bids below us. Can we hold? Oh, it's coming down a bit. It's kind of churning for an early breakout like we just had. It's kind of weak. The breakout is too soon to have this type of weakness, I think. It doesn't mean that it's finished. It's probably not finished, but we're seeing like lower lows here, which isn't ideal for a fresh breakout. What's that, 29? Okay, so it's still showing some life at least. Just a little choppy here, perhaps. Okay. Might need time. I'll keep watching though, just in case. I missed the dip, so I'm kind of just watching. Maybe I size down just a little bit. I do think the 1 minute candle can make the new high and continue. 37. I just got to be careful of a flush out. But other than that, can we see the red to green? Bro, where are the buyers and why are we seeing such of a slow red to green? 44 ad, which wasn't great. Kind of high. Maybe it holds up again here, but you know, kind of not great. No, okay, it looks like it might be. I'll ease off here. It looks like it's giving back the move. Yeah, it's just too early to be seeing this type of resistance after a fresh breakout where the wind should be to our backs, short sellers should be covering. It could be like a cup and handle, but again, it's just such a steep drop down here that we're kind of just giving back all the work we did in this entire consolidation. If it flushes out again, I'll take the dip. Titanic, Titanic. Taking 72. Can we see the bounce? And I'm out for a loss. The halt down is 56. I never understand why stocks do this. Like, you might as well have just failed before you went up. Like, but anyhow, SKK did well. We brought our red day back to green. As long as there's opportunities, I think we're always going to be fine. But we started a little too red. As mentioned in the open, I have to come earlier because there's just certain little things that I'm overlooking. I think I need to do a better job picking one stock coming into the open and just focusing on that stock for the first minute at least. And then, my level 2, as you guys know, it's in for penny stocks, you need it to be at the third decimal point within the 100 for the 100th of the penny. I didn't have that. So at the open, I'm like fixing the settings, which is just complete nonsense to be doing. So I missed the dip from 80 down to 75, which would have been a great sequence to start the day up like 1K to 1500 because it then continued up to 87. And if the way how it pulled back, I kind of saw it, just like teleport down, great opportunity for the entry, teleported back up, and then started trading normal like uptrend. So once you kind of catch that beginning move, you're looking really good. You're looking really good. So the dip ended up working. It looks like it's a longer hold trade though than I took there. I can still end this day up like 2000, but I think, and I just hate this type of setup. But if there's this same stock or another stock comes, we can do well. Again, SKK gave a beautiful move, but we're just not watching at it. Opportunity's gonna cost. Opportunity's gonna cost. So I'm gonna just do a quick rotation here. Check on everything that was on the extended watch list, then check the chat, check the scanners, everything. We should have a great next year. Next year should be pretty good. I think next year will more than likely be better than this year. Bro, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I can already see it. I can see it so clearly. Nothing is going to stop me from improving. PDYN again, I don't love the setup, but I got to get better at this type of thing too, because I knew over here was support, but kind of look for the quick bounce after the panic flush. It was a longer hold trade here for the red to green. We drop off like this into support. More than likely, we're gonna find support here. I didn't think this type of bounce, but something like this and then back down if it's done. But it's still strong and alive. So, bit of a cup and handle. The bad thing now is that it's went from 660 or 760, let's say, to 850, and I didn't take a trade. So where's the entry now is the question. And we had this bit of a pullback here, 3-bar play. The 5-minute candle to make the new high over 50. Again, that's an option, but it is a little extended. It could work, but now I'm not in a good rhythm with it. But we'll see. I'll start with just 500 shares here, and then just increase size as I kind of regain a good feel. It's like even if it dips now too, like there's just no good way of knowing where the dip should be. You just kind of have to go by feel and by price action, of course. By feel, I mean price action. We'll still have benchmarks like the half and whole dollars, EMAs, moving averages, trend lines, etc. I gotta do everything. So I gotta be way more consistent next year, man. I gotta do everything in my power, and I gotta get back to writing down more stuff on stickies. Start the day early, read through my stickies. That stuff helped me out so much because sometimes it's hard to remember everything that you need to do or work on. So to remind yourself of it early, like 5 minutes before the open, because you're here on time, it helps out a ton. Love that last candle. We had 32. So the 5-minute candle is attempting to make the new high here. How's it going to do? Tight stop. There are sellers at 60. 2-cent, 3-cent trade there. Okay, over 60, not bad. The highs are at 77, so we'll see if it continues on this uptrend like this. The closer to the highs, the better. We might extend a little more. 54. And there's 60 again. There's 60 again. There's 63. We got a 65, a few sellers. One swift move. Can we see it through? Ah, okay. I thought we might have had a bigger hidden buyer than was actually there. Okay, that's not good. Okay, fair pullback here. Sometimes you got to be quick to differentiate between that and like a micro. Because I'm there thinking it's going to be a micro and it's still dipping even now to 50. I'll try again, 55. So plus 300 minus 300, not great. And even 50 is having trouble. Well, I thought the closer to hive day, the better for a break, like a continued move. That this is gonna be just double top. Well, I'll take the green. We'll see. It's still bullish. This is why I don't like these patterns like this, because I'm not in, and then it's kind of tricky as you try to get involved. It's a little unorthodox. So it'll probably bottom out somewhere and maybe try again. The full retracement pullback after a fresh breakout. So perhaps 27 is the low right there. Again, just very difficult to determine that bottom. Is it 27 or 16 or 5 or 95? So if it's not a micro, it's best to maybe just ease off and wait. So for me, I'll probably stop trading it if it continues to move like this. Because, again, there's no way to tell that dip. And then the bounce is 53. There's no real entry in between in there. So it's kind of like untradeable in the areas. The hideout candle is 60 on the 5. Reduce the risk a little bit. It's still under some stress. Now we hold up is the question here. There's 14. So it turns out we haven't bottomed still. All right, I'm giving back way too much. Yeah, okay. I'll just stop. See, again, in this bit of like an unorthodox area here, I probably shouldn't have, done anything. But I gave back a little too much there, so I'll stop. It's just not predictable anymore for me, the way how it's moving. It looked pretty bullish here on this move, but again, are we going right back down to 760? The 5-minute candlestick, the 5-minute chart is what I'm looking at. It looked nice and predictable. Well, at least in the beginning. Okay, here we had the bottoming wick. It showed some strength. The pullback is back to the whole dollar. Hopefully it doesn't go all the way back to low of day, then it's just again full retracement. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here. We brought the day back to flat, which is good. I can come back later. We would have still been green if it wasn't for that like nonsense loss that we had, but you know that happens. You know, you can have a fat finger error. Your cat can climb to the keyboard and whatever. So all part of the deal. I'll shut it down. I'll be back. I'll be around. If something else moves, that's good. I'll be here. So again, you know, just not predictable bounce here. So I'm getting stopped out. And we'll see how it does later. Yeah. So it's been a bit of a, I'd say, decent day. I don't know about SKK price action later, but earlier it was decent. It did have some crazy like halts down going back to green. But other than that, PDYN decent. And then we did have, I think, what was the other stock? SPRC in the first 3 minutes, I think, was good before the sell-off. Looks like there was also some opportunities on this bounce here in this consolidation. But El Pastor, I think, is out of here. LASE. I'm signing out. I'm done. Flat day. Flat LAES. 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 I need to go eat some tangerines. Yeah, I'm out. Okay, stay safe, stay green. I'll catch you guys later. Pastor surviving. I hate to end red on these days. There's way more than enough to be green, like 3K, 4K, but part of the deal. Tomorrow again. Back. Stay safe, stay green, hit the thumbs up. I'll catch you guys later.